And Donald Tabb was one of the biggest influences of my entire life, like so many of us. The first time I ever met him, I was walking down the sidewalk in front of the church because my brother had told me they teach the Bible at that church. You better go find out about that. And I'd never been in a Bible teaching church. So walking down the front sidewalk with a little baby on my hip and one in my hand, I saw a roofer coming down the steps backwards in his blue overalls, and he backed down the steps. This was a ladder, really. Backed down the ladder and got down on the ground, and I thought, he'll know where the preacher is, the priest is. So I said, "Sir, can you direct me to the priest's office?" And he said, "Sure, come this way, young lady. I'll take you right there." This was in 1978, and I was 28 years old. And so I followed him in the church. I thought, what a friendly and nice man this roofer is. And he walked to the office that said pastor's office. And he opened the door, and I thought, it's kind of rude, just walk in. And then he walked all the way around the end of the room and around the desk and sat down, and he said, "I'm Donald Tabb. Have you reached a spot in your life where you know for certain if you died today you would go to heaven?" And I knew from that minute, this man is going to have a huge impact on my life. And boy, did he ever. He transformed my life. I went to the chapel from that moment on, and I heard Bible teaching for the first time, and I felt the life of Jesus coming out of a human being, Donald Tabb. For the first time in my life, I really experienced Christ in you, the hope of glory. And I said, that's what I want. I want to be that way. I want to emulate Christ. I want to be so in love with God and so full of His Word like this man is, that people will see Jesus in me. And it transformed my life. From that very moment, I never looked back. And now in 2018, with a wonderful new husband and partner in the ministry, I'm in New Orleans and still copying Donald Tabb as I tell the gospel to inner city kids there where we have our ministry. So he's the one. God used him to change my life, and I've never turned back. That's all I can say.